Good morning, everyone. Today's a new day. So let's talk a little bit about the cruise so far. So we are on MSC Cruises, and we booked a 4-night cruise coming out of Cape Canaveral in Florida. We stopped yesterday in Nassau, and then we will be docking today at Ocean Cay, which is MSC's private island. We'll be docking here for about about 16 hours. And then we'll be returning tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be at sea pretty much for also like 16 or 18 hours, so that we will return to Cape Canaveral on the last day, early morning. So far the cruise has been pretty good. Though some tips for you guys. Tip number 1, you could be very unlucky and actually get some pretty big waves rocking the boat. On our first day, we actually did get a lot of waves, and so you should always be prepared for motion sickness. Always bring motion sickness pills or anti-nausea bands, anything you would do to prepare for motion sickness. You should not listen to what other people's experience, that the boat doesn't like move at all, because it can definitely move a lot. Like actually on the first day, it moved so much that it was hard to walk straight. You were just stumbling everywhere walking through the ship. So we did experience a lot of motion that night. Second thing about the ship, you should always, especially during this pandemic time, you should always make sure you get a negative COVID test if you're traveling internationally. Even if your country doesn't specifically say you need a negative COVID test, you should just take one. Because we learned a pretty hard experience. Actually, this week we were supposed to be flying to Europe and spending 11 days in Europe, in France and Portugal. But we didn't know that we needed a negative COVID test to go to Portugal. And the airline didn't actually say anything to us. We were flying on TAP Portugal, and when we got to the boarding gate, about half an hour before boarding, that's when they told us you needed a negative COVID test. So we had to leave security, leave the gate, and get our negative COVID test. And by the time we returned, the flight had already departed, with no money back and no changing the flight to another time. Yeah, we did actually get stranded without a flight, and everything in Europe had to be canceled. So we ended up booking this last minute cruise with MSC. It was actually quite cheap, and I am happy we are on the cruise, but that was definitely a hard lesson to learn. So don't make that same mistake, guys. The customer service here on the boat is really amazing. I've never had such amazing customer service, not even when I was staying at Disney, and not even when I'm at the parks. Customer service on MSC is like top notch. It is really great. Whatever you need, especially at the Black Crab restaurant, they definitely try their best to accommodate you and get you whatever you need. So talking about Black Crab and about the buffet. The food actually does change daily, which is great, especially if you are like me and kind of picky. One day you might not find that much you like to eat, and the next day you might find a lot of things to eat. So that's always great. Food is not 24/7 here though. The breakfast is usually between 6, the buffet one is between 6 to 10:30, and you could actually eat at the sit-down Black Crab for breakfast from 7 to 9:30, and then they do take a little break until lunchtime. Usually lunch starts around 11 or 12 and ends around 2 for Black Crab, which is the sit down, and ends around 3 or 4 for the buffet. So between 4 to 6 there's actually not a lot of things to eat. So I do recommend, if you are kind of hungry and looking for snacks, to bring some granola bars or cookies with you, something dry and light that you can snack on before dinner time starts at 6, since there is no 24-hour food service here. But yeah, we are waiting to dock now, so we're gonna grab some breakfast at the buffet. So yeah, let's go. Let's get our day started. Yeah, so today for breakfast, we're gonna have a pancake and a waffle, cinnamon roll. I got some pineapple juice this time, bacon. And they have mostly normal American continental breakfast, and also the same, like kind of like you have bacon and eggs and normal kind of breakfast items you'd expect in America. Yeah, so there's a lot of choices, a lot of things to eat. We're still at sea. Hopefully we'll be docking at their private island of Ocean Cay soon. We were actually supposed to dock this morning around 8, but it seems a little delayed due to some choppy waters. So yeah, hopefully we'll be there soon. Supposed to be docked here until tomorrow at noon. It's pretty sunny out, a little chilly, windy today. So unfortunately we haven't gotten to dock at Ocean Cay yet today. Maybe later. But it is beautiful and sunny out here. Like I said, this is my first time doing a cruise. This is our first cruise. Yeah, the water is really beautiful. It's really, it's a good way to relax. Just enjoying outside on the deck, or sun tanning, or enjoying some time in the room. Yeah, I definitely recommend cruises to anyone that hasn't done one before. It's a really nice, relaxing vacation. So we finally made it to Ocean Cay, MSC's private island on the Bahamas. Took us all day to get here. It's about 6 something in the evening now. Yeah, so the island's already dark. Not good for swimming right now, but it's nice to walk around. There's supposed to be a lighthouse show later in the evening. Yeah, so I'm excited to see what their private island looks like. Over here in the background, you can see the MSC Divina, our cruise ship. Yeah, it's really pretty at night. Yesterday, we did get to see the whole ship outside during the day when we docked at Nassau. But we have yet to see it all lit up like this at night. Here we are seeing Ocean Cay from above. We are on the top. We are pretty much on the top deck of the ship right now, waiting for the light show at the lighthouse over there. Yeah, I know it's a little hard to see when it's dark, but yeah, there's a lighthouse over there where all those flashing lights are. There's supposed to be a show in about 5 minutes from now, and then we're gonna head down to Black Crab and get ourselves some dinner. After the light show, we are at Black Crab now, ready for dinner. As I said, this restaurant is definitely very fancy. It's so beautiful inside. So like I said earlier, the restaurants actually change their food every day, which is great. So that if you don't like food one day, there might be more things the next day. So today there's Caribbean food. So today I got, looks like, yeah, the waiter said mahi and some shrimp. And I got a baked potato on the side. Yeah, for dessert I got some brownie. It looks like a brownie cake. Yeah, the way they do the food and presentation is really nice here. The quality of the food is really good at Black Crab. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my videos, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!